What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back out with some more of the Chris Watts saga, the Chris Watts rabbit hole of content. And we're going to be taking a look at, I want to make a short, not too long on this because it's just more of a discrepancy about people trying to figure out what's going on with this blue glove that was found. Obviously, all the police officers that did have gloves later on, they didn't use them in the beginning, which is abnormally weird because when you go to a crime scene, you usually have things that mark off tape and stuff like that. Nothing was done with that, but a blue glove that was found annotated but never used in like documentation for the investigation. Like, did they test the glove to see if it was used during the murders? I mean, things that should have been done, or how do I want to say this? Things that were not done that should have been done, and that we'll never know because it was pretty much lost because we just never even used it. We're going to be taking a look at my video, my video that shows that things were botched and things that were not done properly. We're also going to go to the channel of the ATS News, great YouTube channel I've been watching for quite a long time with Amber Truth Seekers and CDT. I'm hoping one day, fingers crossed, we'll be doing a collaboration with these ladies, but we're looking at a little bit other things that were botched, not looked at, including that blue glove. A lot of people are speculating too that it was just a blue glove that Shanann maybe used for hair dye. She never changed her hair that I can see in all her pictures. She's been always a black-haired woman. And you're not going to change the hair on a little girl. So who's changing their hair if this is a blue glove? This is things that have been looked over and not taken a look at. So with that being said, before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and keep that subscribe train going by subscribing to the YouTube channel, by hitting the white bar icon next to it, and the bell icon, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted a video, and you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you guys so very much. I'm so blessed to have you guys. 2023 has been fantastic, but I'm finger crossed that 2024 will be the year that we get to 100,000 subscribers, because at 50 and 100, I'm going to be giving away some Meta Quest 3 virtual reality headsets for free, and the only thing you have to do is subscribe, comment, like, and share. So that's super easy. Also, make sure you guys go over to the channel of ATS News. Go over there, give those ladies some subscribes, comment, likes, and shares. They definitely do the work as well by diving in on these streams that they have, which I've been on myself. Go give them some love. And with that being said, let's get into the video. We're going to start off with my video, which I just want to show that I reacted to the other day about pretty much don't assume that this case is over because there's still things that have been botched that are cover-ups of the cover-ups, and we're definitely going to take a look at it. So let's pop it up here for you guys to take a look at. So this was the video intended, which was from, I do believe, Michelle After Dark. So go over to get her channel, give her some love as well. She definitely pointed this out that when we were watching it, this police officer was looking with obviously his eyes, but then he started touching stuff without gloves. I mean, if you're looking for hair follicles or possibly nails, blood, whatever, wouldn't you want to have some gloves on in case your hand goes over top of it? I just thought this was very negligence that they didn't have the gloves on. And then also looking at certain evidence that I did see that cops were using gloves, they had black gloves. And even when they went to this truck yesterday, or when we went over to the truck, this is coming back from the murders that morning. All they do is they glance over it. They're looking. Gloves are not on. Watch him touch the truck. Touches the truck, looks inside. Yep, that's it. You're not going to go into the cab and look inside the cab, do the, like this with the gloves on. I mean, he's inside right now. You have all the, like the one, I mean, you probably need I wouldn't say a warrant for the truck, because I'm not professional at that, so I have no idea. But couldn't you look inside the truck and see if there's anything weird, abnormal, shocking that might be needed to use? I still don't know how that they did this. So let's take a look at the ATS News. They definitely take a look at a couple things beforehand. Possibly Bella or Cece might have been hiding underneath their bed, reading a book while they're fighting and stuff was going on. So let's take a look at what they have mentioned, plus the blue glove as well. So let's take a look.
That morning, got scared and took that book and possibly hid under her bed with it. And again, it could mean nothing. That's why I want to talk through this because I'm curious what everybody else thinks. And then we also still have the questionable rock. So I want to show you
Oh, I haven't seen the
that
rock.
under, or let's see, beside Shanann's bedside, she has a salt lamp with individual salt rocks in the
Okay.
basket. And a salt rock was out underneath the window. You can see it
Oh,
right there where my mouse is moving. So some people are saying, well, maybe it was just a piece of salt from beside the bed that Bella grabbed. It could be. It could be a crystal. It could be a rock from outside. We just don't know. So moving on to the second
this
book.
is the
This
blue glove that I want to know about.
book was found on top of the kitchen refrigerator with
Oh,
this
I thought it was the
blue
basement.
glove. And the blue glove is listed in discovery that it was found there and that it was taken into evidence. Like I said previously, we don't have the results back
So it was taken to evidence and not used?
on the glove. Now, on the topic of blue gloves, on August 13th, there is what appears to be at least one blue glove. It's hard to tell on the floor of the master bedroom. And you can see Coonrod shuffling through things. I put this
Oh, it's right there. But why would they need blue gloves? I
So
mean,
I'm going to pause it there.
Shanann was OCD and did a lot of cleaning, but would she use these? Or would you use house cleaning gloves from the yellow ones that go up to here, down to like here? You wouldn't use a blue glove though, would you?
Because you can kind of see it down by his foot. Again, I think that stuff in the discovery kind of signifies that that was the other blue glove, and that they've listed them twice in the discovery, one as the one on the fridge, and then
But shouldn't they have been tested just to rule them out? Like who used them, who moved them, like fingerprints. Don't they put them in those little cases and like do the smoke with the glue and stuff? That I've probably been watching CSI too much and First 48, but they should have just they collected it for evidence, but they didn't rule that out as being used.
whatever this other one is, I think is this one here at the bedroom. Now, Tater says, something about her dyeing her hair. Somebody did. Hooptastic, I think. Thank you, everyone who's joined too. Like, appreciate you guys being here. Robin, Adrian, Seth. Yeah, the dog knows something. So the thing too about the gloves is she did dye her hair. I just feel
Did
like
she?
Shanann is someone who wouldn't put the glove on her bedroom floor
Well,
or
yeah,
on
she would
top
be
of the fridge.
cleaning. She's
I just feel
OCD.
like there's a place for everything in that house, and it
Yes,
just wouldn't be in those random spots if it was from Shanann dyeing her hair.
I agree. I
Not
agree
only
with
that,
Amber.
but like the hair boxes that she would get came with gloves.
Exactly.
So
White or
usually,
clear
they
plastic
get like
ones.
hair dye on it or whatever. I just don't think that there would be two gloves in random places
She makes a
just because
valid
she
point.
dyed her hair. But that's just my opinion.
I agree. And I've gotten that comment too, as well, over the years when we discussed this aspect of it. And
She would have thrown them away.
I'm with you. I do not feel like it makes sense for one to be on the fridge and one to be on the bedroom floor like this. Also, again, it would be interesting to know, like, was there remnants of hair dye on the glove? If not, then okay, that eliminates that she was using them. Then,
Exactly.
if we actually knew if there was a box of nitrile gloves that matched those two
Which
in
there
the
was no
house
box
that were under
found.
the sink or under somewhere that would make sense, then maybe we could be like, okay, maybe for some reason a child got a hold of it and Shanann
But a
put it up on
child would
top of
have.
the fridge or whatever. But again, without knowing the origin of those gloves, like what box they belong to, where they were purchased, I know that Amber and I
Yeah,
will
they're not
forever
blue.
question it.
Yeah, and I agree with Virtual Asylum. As someone who's done the box dye at home, like usually you're not getting like medical blue gloves. You're
Yeah,
getting
Yeah.
like
you're getting those
ones
clear
or white
ones,
ones.
paper clear
Um,
ones.
Mark on his face or neck in the porch
See,
interview. So he did have
people kept saying that I didn't see this mark on his face. I was just dreaming it. He had a mark on his face. Listen to this.
a mark, and this is again one of my very first videos. it's brought up when he takes his shirt off and Tammy's in the room with the officer. She's taking photos. She mentions the mark, and before Chris can answer as to what it is, I think she says something like, "What's that on your neck? A mosquito bite or something?" And he's like, "Mm-hmm." And so we'll never know like what
Why
Chris's
didn't they like
answer or
test like
excuse or
DNA
whatever
up
for that mark would
all
be,
that?
because Tammy put it out there that it was a mosquito bite and he agreed, and then it's listed in discovery as Chris had a mosquito bite on his neck.
So I wanted to show you guys too right here. They're going through stuff
In conversation, or he doesn't have
and they're
the
touching everything without gloves.
camera or the mic on.
Like you go over here and you're looking through stuff, you should be wearing gloves.
Poor Dieter.
I know. Just
Isn't that contamination?
just like no gloves.
Yeah, that's the street that Coonrod said there's a house that might have good foot.
So they're using they're doing all this stuff without gloves. It makes me just wonder, like, if you look at like a CSI cleanup kit, you're looking at a few things. You're looking at these little trifold, or not trifold, but little tags that they put on all these different evidences that they're finding. Caution tape was not put up. I mean, this was not where they were found, but this is a crime scene. This is where the murders happened. Why are we not putting these things up, finding it next to it, and so forth like that? Or why are we not doing the little things, the brushes and the solution that finds fingerprints? Why were they on the doors, the garage doors, or even the silver opening to the tanks? Why was those not like dusted for prints? I mean, all these two things. I mean, you don't even see this happening where they're taking pictures of the evidence. They're just like, yeah, this looks good. Oh, okay. But then the next following day, when they finally start to look at him again, and that's when they arrest him eventually, that's when they're wearing gloves, when they're taking stuff. But they're also putting in black garbage bags. That's contaminated in itself. It's just they didn't do it properly, that we all have been probably watched, shown, taught, whatever have you. I've talked to a couple of my police buddies. They've seen these videos and they're like, dude, they're not wearing gloves. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, they're not wearing gloves. They're not wearing like booties like you put on your feet to not contaminate the floor. I mean, like I said before, there was 2 footprints. Apparently there's 3 footprints now out at the dirt pile where Shanann was buried. There's footprints there. They didn't cast them. Why didn't you cast these footprints and then compare them to different shoes? Look at Nicole's, look at Chris's, look at whoever. It's just, I feel like the police, and again, I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, I'm doing this for educational purposes, but I just see that there's so much things that are not being done, that were just thrown under the rug, collected as evidence, but not processed. It makes no sense to me. Let me know down in the comments, do you think the police dropped the ball on this? What do you think the blue glove has to do with this murder? Do you think it's nothing? Do you think it's part of the murders? Do you think it's just we're blowing this out of proportion? I don't know. Hopefully, I'll definitely get to sit with CDT and Amber from ATS News. I definitely would love to see their partake of different aspects of this case live together. So, again, comment down below. Hit the like button for more of these kind of videos. We're not stopping anytime soon. I'm telling you right now, we're going to keep going at this until we find out that Nicole is arrested. That's what my hope is and wants. And I guarantee there's hundreds and thousands of people that want the same thing. So again, I thank you guys for watching. Please take care, be safe, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video.